Alright guys, so it's bright and early, first day off. I thought I'd do some more work on the truck. I don't really got, I've got a little list of stuff to do. What do I got here? I gotta top up the power steering fluid. I grabbed some ATF. I gotta fill the trans up with gear oil again because it leaks, so I just want to top that up. It's nice and wet on the ground, so that's good. I got a lead on a set of wheels. They're at the wrecker for 350 bucks, so I'm gonna see if I can pick those up or what's the deal with those. I'm gonna put on the stock intake again because this intake is really loud, and usually I'm not, I don't care about noise, but oh god, this truck is loud. And the exhaust, that's fine, whatever, but the intake, it comes right in front of the cab, so I think I'm gonna put the stock one back on. But I'm gonna paint that white, so I need to do that. I think I should have some white paint. I gotta clean the inside of the windows. I want to degrease the engine bay and clean that up. And I gotta put the rear view mirror on. I got some real rear view mirror glue now. I can put that on. And I was thinking about painting these wheels black just for the time being, but see about that. And then I got, there's an exhaust tip at work that I can grab for 20 bucks. It's a 4-inch in, 5-inch out. So I was gonna do something really cool with the exhaust, but now I may just axle dump it. I think I've got the pipe here to do that, and just throw the 5-inch tip down. And the tip is brand new, so yeah, that's what I'm currently thinking. And I just realized that these tires are a different size. These are 265/75s, and these look like 235/85s. Yeah, 235/85s. Nice. I got some small tires on the back. Cool. Alright, so I just threw 2 quick coats down on this. I'll throw a third one down in a couple minutes here. Doesn't have to look perfect. I just wanted to match with all my other white accessories. Just using some flame-proof white stuff. I don't know, I had a quarter of a can left, so just tossing that down. I scraped off all the decals and what was left of when I tried to mount the rear view mirror last time. So I'm going to throw the rear view mirror on now and hold the button on there with some tape, and hopefully it will work this time. I have tried this 3 times, not including this truck, and every time I've tried it, it hasn't worked, so hopefully I can get it dialed this time. Okay, just threw down another coat on the intake. It's actually coming out pretty good. So I got that rear view mirror button on. When I say button, it's the little thing that actually attaches to the glass, not including the rear view mirror. And it looks to be sticking on there. I have tape holding it on, which I did not do last time. I have no idea if that's straight or not. I just kind of eyeballed it. Rearview mirrors are adjustable, so it's all good. So I'm just praying that this holds up. I don't even want to touch it. I don't even want to look at it. So yeah, no, I guess I'm gonna clean out this truck, or just vacuum it up, do a quick one, and then I can start degreasing the engine bay, which I hope doesn't take me that long. Yeah, so I'm gonna pop that intake off. It's really not that greasy, but it's pretty dirty, so yeah, hopefully I can get a hose that will extend to here. I can just degrease this whole thing. I'm just gonna soak this whole thing. I've got a lot of cans of degreaser and shine, so hopefully I'll be alright. But look how empty this engine bay looks now. If the alternator wasn't there, it'd just be it just looks like a typical small block. Just sitting in there. So yeah. Oh yeah, let's check the coolant here. Might need a new rad cap. Coolant level's still up. It was pretty low when I got it, so maybe I'll pick up a new one of those if I head into town here. Yeah, so gonna degrease and throw the intake on. Yeah, inside's all clean now. As clean as it's gonna get anyway. Yeah, so there's that. Still waiting on the button to dry. Hopefully in the next little while here. Intake's ready to go. Just gotta pop that one off, put the other one on, then I can degrease this whole thing. See how clean I can get it. Probably not very clean, but I'm gonna try my best. And hopefully the hose reaches out here. I think I've already said that. What else do I gotta do today? Yeah, gotta fill the. Then I'm gonna throw on my crappy clothes and climb under the truck, fill the gear oil up, power steering fluid. Zap's low. I don't think it's leaking though. Like it looks, yeah, it's greasy, but I don't know. If I do end up keeping this truck, I think I'm gonna throw a whole new front end in it, like new tie rods, everything from the Pitman arm. Like, okay, basically new tie rods and like inner outer, and on both sides, and then tighten up the steering box and then get it aligned. Hopefully it drives pretty nice. I gotta figure out why there's a vibration at like 40 miles an hour. I know a lot of you guys have been asking what color I'm gonna paint it. I think it's pretty obvious by what I'm doing. Oh, there, that trim's back on. But I think it's pretty obvious by all the accessories that I'm painting. It's gonna go white, 100%. It's gonna be white. I just can't figure out whether I want to leave the chrome, paint it all black, like paint the bumpers black, or paint match everything white. So let me know what you guys think about that. And there was one other thing. Oh yeah, the lift kit. So in regards to lifting it, I'm gonna leave the rear stock because it's got airbags in the back, so I can raise and lower it as it sits. And then I can save money on that. But basically the rough country kit was the cheapest one that I can find, and I went to my local 4x4 shop and they quoted me a Skyjacker one, a 4-inch kit for $2,000, and I was like, nope. So basically I've got 2 Adeleafs out back, like 4 total, like 2 for each side. I'll go show you those in a sec. But the plan right now is that I'm gonna take those Adeleafs, throw them in here with the new U-bolts, and see what happens. See how much positive camber I get, whatever. Because right now, actually it looks kind of straight right now, but like I know my leaf spring bushings are all worn out. You can see, actually that's kind of bad. Okay, you can't really see them here, but they're really worn out. So like I do obviously want to get new leaves, but yeah, I'm gonna throw the new Adeleafs in there, see how much positive camber I get, if I need to get drop brackets. And if I do, or if it is after the leaves, if it's still kind of straight, then there's a kit on eBay for 2-inch mini spring packs with the drop brackets. So then I'll probably get that kit for a total of whatever. And then yeah, stack, do the leaves and then the mini spring packs. It'll ride like absolute ass, but it already kind of does now. And yeah, so basically those leaves will cost me nothing. New U-bolts for 80 bucks. And hopefully I won't have to get drop brackets. I can just buy the axle drop brackets themselves, but it's like 200 bucks. And for the lift kit with the mini spring packs, it was like 250 or something like that. So I don't know. Basically I'll see what happens once I throw the leaves in. And then if it's somewhat straight after the leaves, then yeah, either throw the new spring packs in or just try and cram like 37s into this thing. I think it would work. Wow, these windows cleaned up good. I can like see right through them. Maybe I'll do my mirrors too. I got that stuff. But got some trans fluid here. Gonna top up the power steering because it's pretty low. So, oh well, this is gonna be easy. I don't even need to use a funnel. But then I'm gonna do the gear oil, and I'll show you guys where that is. Then the intake should be dry. Put the intake on, then we degrease this whole thing, make it a little less dirty, and shine it up. Didn't take much fluid at all, but now I got my gear oil, and hopefully you guys will be able to see this. Basically, where are we? Oh, she's weeping. But that top fill plug here, that's all you need. It's just a 5/8 wrench. Pull the plug off and just keep putting fluid in until it starts coming out, and then you close the plug off, and that's it. But yeah, she's a bit greasy. Nothing coming out of the oil pan, which is surprising, but I got an exhaust leak here. But maybe I'll throw some muffler tape there or something. I don't know. Nice exhaust. Hopefully I got the pipe for axle dump. But yeah, pop that plug off. Yeah, fluid's topped up. Engine degreasing starts. Just gotta throw that intake on. Cover the hole. I got gloves, I'll just cover it with a glove. And then go to town. Actually, on second thought, I think I'm gonna leave the intake on. I already covered that with a glove, but I think I'm gonna leave it on just because I don't want to ruin the paint on that. And I'll just stay away from spraying it in there, and same with when I spray the water, I'll just stay away from that. So let's get going here. Alright, so 1.5 cans later, looks all shiny. This isn't what it's gonna look like when it's all done though. So yeah, you just gotta let it soak for 10-15 minutes. You can come over with the hose and just spray it all down. Then you start up the engine and let it idle for 15 minutes. And then that's it. You can do it again if you need to. I probably won't. I just wanted to get like some of the surface stuff up. And just giving it a rinse will probably do pretty good. So I'll do that, and then maybe I'll do some engine shine after. Alright, so I just degreased it, let it soak, rinsed it off, and now she's running. Let her run for a while. Get all this dried up. And then we'll do some detailing. Do some detailing on it. Listen to her burn. Oh, here we go. Good time. She's just running away. She wants to go again. Here you go, gorilla tape. Alright, so I've got all the stuff in the back of the truck that I want to get rid of. This is just stuff that's been laying around, so I'm going to see if the wrecker will give me any money for it or anything. But this has been running for a while now. So oh yeah, I can see smoke coming out. That's good. Oh, there you go. Oh yeah, she's drying up. A lot of water pooling in there, but that should dry up eventually. It does actually look better in here though. Valve covers look a lot less greasy. I'll do some engine shine when I come back from the wrecker, but right now, wow, I put that on there tight. Okay, need to get this intake back on. Okay, intake's on. Obviously, it doesn't look the greatest. That's quite fine with me, but it'll look a little bit better once I kind of clean this up a bit. I don't know, maybe. I just thought it was out already, why not paint it? So now maybe I can get some money for that at the wrecker too. So let's see what happens. Alright, so I took a little break for lunch, and I went to the wrecker and they took all my stuff, so that's good. Now, basically all I wanted to do today was, I guess, shine up the engine bay. Probably won't look that much different on camera, so I may not even show it. But while I was at the wrecker, I was looking at some wheels, or they haven't even been taken off the truck yet. But it's 35s, and just on like some classic 8-bolt wheels, I paid a deposit on for I paid a deposit of $100, and he's asking $350 for the wheels. So I'm gonna pick those up. 35s are like, I don't know, 40%. So they'll get me rolling, and I can get rid of these wheels. So I don't know if it's worth it to even spend any time painting these. Like I said I was gonna, but I don't think there's a point in me doing that. So what I might do though is spray paint this bumper, possibly. Oh, and also I picked up a bumper from work. I took out one off of an 09 Dodge, and it was just going to scrap, so that's at work. It's got a dent in it, but might be able to be hammered out. It's a really nice chrome rear one. So yeah, I don't know. Probably, nah, I don't even want to paint the bumper today, but it is a little bit off. It looks like the left side needs to come up. There's definitely adjustment in it too. Weird. Okay, well, yeah, I'll just shine up this engine bay, I think, and then I'll call it a day. It really looks nice from this side. But you can see how much that valve covers leak. Both valve covers are leaking pretty good. That would be a pain to do that one. Yeah, I'm just gonna clean this up and that'll be it. So didn't really do much today, guys, but I don't know, it's coming along. It'll take shape real fast once I've got wheels, and if the lift works, I get a decent amount of lift, throw the 35s on, and I'm gonna paint the rims on those wheels black, and then just get the truck done, like the paint on the truck. Like that's the paint and body work's gonna be one weekend for me, as long as the days are nice, and the lift will be a weekend. So literally in possibly 2-3 weeks, this truck will be definitely a lot different. But no promises. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.